Hi, you'll have to excuse the noise. I'm hoping you can hear me. My neighbour has decided to knock down his wall and hedge, and it's been like this all day. I thought, I need to get this video done. Anyway, I have finished listening to the fourth from the book A Long List, and this one is Love Forms by Claire Adam. From the blurb, it tells us that 58-year-old Dawn yearns to reconnect with the daughter that she had to give up when she was 16. So I was expecting a novel about a search which might or might not have a happy ending. Yes, it is, but there's more there. It's more, for me, it's more about not so much the search, but Dawn trying to heal, to come to terms with this loss. The opening of the novel is really dramatic, and if you hadn't read the blurb or had any idea what was going on, you'd sort of wonder what on earth is going on. We've got Dawn's voice the whole time, and this beginning, it's a description of how Dawn at 16 is blindfolded and taken on this terrifying journey over sea and land. So at the opening, you don't have any idea what's going on, unless, of course, you've read the blurb. And as the story progresses, then you find out what it is, because as the daughter of wealthy Trinidadians, when Dawn made a mistake and became pregnant at 16, they shipped her off to Venezuela to have the child, and in secret. And then after the child's born, it's taken away to be adopted, and Dawn returned back to Trinidad to resume her education, her life. And at present time, she's 58. But this child has never left her. Her grief at this loss, the secret she's been forced to keep, it's been a huge part of her life. Even though she sort of grew up, she went to England, she got married, she had 2 sons of her own. This child that she had at 16, it's like a missing part. It's sort of though there's a part of her heart that's missing. And as time went on, she joined online forums to try and reconnect with this daughter, to try and find this daughter, to see whether she was around, because the child was a girl. And this part of the story was excellently written, and you do feel, well, I did, you feel the emotion of Dawn as she comes to terms, as she has chats with parents who, oh, what are you doing that for? Why you keep searching for this child? That's the past. And her relationship with her brothers changed as well, because when she came back at 16, her brothers, she felt that she couldn't even look at her brothers. They wouldn't even look at her, meet her eyes. So everything changed when she had this child at 16. But the story also meandered, because as it's very introspective, Dawn is going over, we have a lot of Dawn's memories sort of as time passes, of things that went on, as the time after she had the child, a time in England, a time before she got married, a time when she got married, when she had her own other children. We get a lot of introspection going backwards and forth, and we get lots about the cultural history of Trinidad and Venezuela, which was interesting. But for me, it took my eye away from Dawn's search for her child. For me, the main part I was invested in was Dawn wanting to reconnect with, wanting to find this child. And all these other bits, for me, they were getting in the way. Beautifully written. You find out lots about Trinidad and Tobago and lots about her life, but I wanted to know more about the search. It's a novel about a woman looking back at her life and the choices that were made for her. She didn't really get a chance to choose what happened. And it's also a novel about a woman coming to terms with the fact that for her whole life she's been living with part of her missing. The ending is really, really poignant, but it took a long time to get there. And although the main themes of motherhood, maternal love are there, I sometimes felt that they got lost a little bit along the way. So that is my 4th read so far, after Universality, Audition. I can't remember the first one. Oh, this is dreadful. What was the first one I read? Let me just flick out. It shows how much I sometimes worry about me. Audition, The Land in Winter. That was, why did I forget that one? Oh, The Land in Winter, Audition, Universality. So this is number 4. Out of the 4, I'd put this one second at the moment. The Land in Winter is still, after 4 reads, The Land in Winter is still my favourite. I do apologise. I do have these mad moments sometimes. Anyway, what am I reading at the moment? I have got on the go The Rest of Our Lives by Benjamin Markovits. I'm reading that one at the moment, so as soon as I finish that, I will come on, because that is my number 5. So I don't think I'm doing too badly at the moment. So I will leave you now. Happy reading. Take care.